I always say to people that guard the mind, it's the most important asset you'll ever have. And I'm sure you might have heard it from other people as well, but that stands so, so true. There was a stage for about a year and 7 months of my life that I lived on the streets of Joburg. I'd gone into entrepreneurship. I thought I was going to make it because I'd read all the books that said this is how you do it, but life being life, it had failed. The only thing that got me through that was the fact that I continuously worked on my mind. I had books, I had tapes, I literally almost, in Setswana they'd say, jutaed myself back into an alternate reality, and that's what I had to do. Because my physical reality was a completely different situation, but I had to keep the dream alive in here. And once I did that, I started to see that manifest in the real world. An easy example, and I mean, you might have examples of this, but this is my real world example, is I used to want to own a penthouse apartment. That was one of my big dreams. I wanted to have one of those. So what I did is I got a magazine, and in that magazine, they had the skyline of New York in this beautiful apartment. Tore it out, and I stuck it on my car. I had a Golf 1 at the time, small little car, and I stuck it there. And day in, day out, I'd look at it, and every time I had somebody in my car, I'd take it off because I was too embarrassed. But I kept it there. But the idea was that I was booby-trapping my mind for success. In case I'd get down on myself, in case I'd feel like it's too far, I'd always have that to reference. Can I tell you, after that year and 7 months, after about a year and a half of that, I eventually owned one of those in the middle of the CBD of Johannesburg. And I couldn't believe it. I walked up, the real estate agent showed me the place, opened the door, and I was like, there's no way that this is possible. So the mind is probably where it all begins. If you work on this, everything else will follow.